Hey Pisces, welcome into your reading. This is Intuitive Tarot. My name is Angie. So let's tap in. We're going to use the Beautiful Creatures Tarot deck today. Excuse me, straight away, Spirit is here when I'm coughing and having trouble talking. Let's see what we have for you today, Pisces. What's going on at the moment for the Pisces collective, following its spirit. Please, Spirit, bring us messages of love, light and clarity to this space for the Pisces collective today. Please show us what they need to know for their highest good and the highest good of all. You just split this up and you tap right in. Please protect us from any unwanted forces in this space. Call it Spirit here. Okay, Pisces, let's have a look for you. I've used this for a Pisces reading, this deck, for a long time. Let's see what we got, Pisces. Hope you're all doing well. If you're new to this channel, very welcome, and please do consider subscribing if you like this reading. If you want to claim its energy, it's important to give me a thumbs up, like and share and subscribe if anything resonates. 7 of Cups, delusion, it says. Can be a cup of overwhelm, confusion. 9 of Swords is anxiety. You guys, there's a lot going on for you at the moment. Let's keep going. Sleepless nights comes through with that card as well, the anxiety card. There you are, Pisces. High Priestess is what you need to focus on, tuning into your gut feeling. The answers are within. Inner wisdom. In the recent past, what do we have for the recent past for the Pisces collective? This card is determined to be seen. 4 of Swords, healing, repose, rest, recovery. What's your supporting energy? The 4 of Wands, unity, it says on the card. How gorgeous is that? This is a card of success, crossing over the finish line, winning. A card of community, also happy families card. Beautiful. Can be a card of marriage. What do we have for the near future, please, Spirit? For the Pisces collective. The Queen of Wands, determination. I love to see this fire in your belly. Chasing after something, a dream or a wish that you have. Guidance from Spirit is the Devil card. Have it. It says dependency, so you know what those dependencies are yourselves. Ace of Swords is in the supporting energy, which is, it says, is intellect, so it's learning something. Ace of Swords is getting kind of a brainwave, or, you know, a realization. And your hopes and fears. That's your next placement. Whoa. There's so many of these cards want to come out. They're sliding all over the place. 8 of Cups. It says quest here. 8 of Cups can be talking about leaving things that don't serve you in the past. And transformation is your potential outcome. So yes, you are going through transformation. This is a Tower in this card. That's the Tower. Okay guys, there's something. This tower has got to fall. All the death in this image. Something is dead. Needs to fall. It's based on a shoddy foundation, or it's based on, you know, something that wasn't built from something stable in the first place. So it's got to be torn down. I'm hearing the Moon card. This is your card, Pisces, in your present. And the Hanged Man is also a card of Pisces. The Hanging One, it says perception, so it's getting a new perspective. It's the underlying thing. So rather than looking at things and feeling a bit deluded, or that, things aren't what they seem, what is also coming through with that. Thank you, Spirit. But, it can be the card of confusion and anxiety, of course. Here with Nine of Swords, it's very up in your head about things, overthinking an awful lot. You're up at night, and the Moon card then is about what's hidden. It says concealment on this card. This is your major arcana, so it can be a card of reflection. We'll keep on going and we'll see what else comes through. Let's get a clarifier for the High Priestess card here, please, Spirit. What have we got? Queen of Pentacles, ambition, and the Page of Swords at the back of the deck. So the Page of Swords is about somebody coming towards you. It says inspection on the card, but it talks about some kind of thing, somebody's discovered something. Have you discovered something? Someone coming towards you with the message of something they've discovered, learning a truth there, the Page of Swords, learning something new. So what you need to focus on is your inner wisdom, your intuition, which is always so spot on, but I think it's really fired up lately. I can feel it in myself, there's an awful lot of, must be celestial action. The moon, is kind of our anchor. Tuning into the moon, it's something I was going to be doing this week, actually. Was trying to do a bit of reflection on the moon energies. High Priestess with the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is all about ambition. This is somebody who's like the homemaker, male or female. It's just the energy of the card. It can also be, that earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your life, male or female again. And it's just the energy of the card. So the energy of the card is grounding, is stability, feeling secure. So trusting your inner wisdom is kind of what I'm getting with that. And it also brings you to a place of balance and groundedness, and that you're centered and feel very, in tune with yourself. Coming home to yourself is very much the message there. So let's see, what do we have for that Four of Swords in the recent past, please, Spirit? Show us what we need to see for that Four of Swords for Pisces. The Fool card. This is great. King of Pentacles, loyalty. There might be somebody who's very loyal in your life. And it can be male or female. It doesn't have to be a king or a male, as it says in the king energy. But this, where the Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. This is the masculine side of it, obviously, and it's more of this leadership sort of thing. You can see this person looks a bit kind of closed off and stern, compared to the nurturing that you get from the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be also a divine union. It'll come clear though as the reading unfolds. So in the recent past, you embarked on a new journey. You started something new here with the new beginning card, the Fool card. And whatever that was, it was something that gave you a feeling of renewal or recovery here. Or it could be that you felt so recovered that you jumped into something new in the recent past. You'll all know what that means pertaining to yourselves. Of course, every message won't resonate with you, so take what fits and leave the rest. King of Pentacles, this is something you're looking to build, something like a legacy is coming through there. Like Pentacles are of the earth energy stuff, the material world, your home, your work, your job. Material can be also your money, of course. A lot of earth going on here. So Four of Wands. Can we clarify this Four of Wands for the Pisces Collective today, please, Spirit? What's going on with this Four of Wands today for Pisces? Two of Swords, yeah, so this is making a decision. There's something supporting your decision making at the moment. Emperor energy. It says here sovereignty, so this is Aries. in the major arcana, and it talks about number 4 here, of course, is about your stability and your security. You know, this Emperor is very much a boss energy, and again, it's male or female, but it could be you're feeling empowered at the moment, really sitting in your power, in your throne, and you are standing by your boundaries. You're putting up the boundaries where they need to be put, and you're also speaking your mind. You're firm but fair comes through with this boss sort of energy here. That's your current feeling. I have to take a drink of water. I'm so dehydrated. And this is another thing happens to me when I'm channeling. My mouth just dries up. So 4 of Wands with the 2 of Swords. Like, the 2 of Swords is, you know, it's usually represented with somebody with a blindfold on and 2 swords across their chest. So this is making a decision, and it's based on, you had to go within to find this, and you have to, if you haven't done already, to find the answer or direction, like using your inner wisdom here, tuning into your spirit team comes to mind. But definitely going within, the answer for this is inside you, about making this decision, whatever it is. And it's also really balanced, you know, you can see the yin and yang really portrayed here as well, with the really colourful and the really blue fire and water coming through there, sun and the moon. Yeah, so this feeling of balance in your home life, whatever that means to you, that's what's supporting you at the moment, where, you know, it's a card of celebration as well, that 4 of Wands. So there's something within you, you're feeling quite accomplished. That's the message. Thank you, Spirit. And accomplished about making decisions, and also, you know, that sort of steady as you go sort of energy, that you feel very stable and stable enough to make decisions, that there's not much that can blindfold you now with this inner wisdom that you have. And also this moon energy here. You know, it talks about confusion here, or delusions at the start, and then confusion here in the foundation. So I think, yeah, tapping into this moon energy is definitely beneficial, which talks about, you know, intuition straight off the bat. You know, look at your moon cycles and see, can you, you know, make your decision making and your manifestation wishes around the time of like a new moon, and, you know, that sort of thing. If you look that sort of up, you know, you can find the moon cycles out and what they're best for, new moons, full moons, and all of the rest of it. But yeah, this is, you know, you're feeling very stable, and this sort of leadership position, that you've taken the lead on your life at the moment, Pisces, and it's like you have established yourself with this home here with the 4 of Wands. That's the thing with the Emperor as well. He's in card number 4 as well. So you're feeling that security, that you're able to now feel safe enough to explore stuff that's hidden. What is it that has you confused and does make you feel overwhelmed? And what also is it that makes you feel so anxious and defensive? And what is it that you need to uncover in the shadow aspect of yourself, maybe, that needs to come up and is ready to come up to be healed? Because we did have that 4 of Swords there, it talks about healing. And you may have started this journey already with the Fool card. It's like you have in the recent past. This is what it is all this shadow stuff coming up for you. Oh wow, look at this. Queen of Wands with the 6 of Wands. So Queen of Wands in the near future is, oh, look at this. I love these older cards. They come through in this deck. There's only specific to this deck, so I can read from the book what these meanings are. The paranormal, curiosity, this is it, you're exploring. Like it says in the Fool card, exploration, exploring the what's hidden, you know, and paranormal, obviously, you know, it says curiosity underneath there. But yeah, that's pretty self-evident. Queen of Wands, it says determination. So yeah, you're fired up to pursue something here, and you will be victorious. This is all coming through in the near future. 6 of Wands talks about victory, crossing over the finish line again. You know, and you're feeling the force of being more decisive, because you're feeling so secure and you're not afraid anymore. This is very courageous. Like the Queen of Wands is a very courageous person, male or female. Again, it says determination. Nothing will phase this fire in her belly. She's going after it. She's very determined and courageous, strong, and ambitious, so this is beautiful. Wow, you guys. Let's have a look. We'll have a look at that Curiosity Paranormal card. Where's the book for the beautiful creatures? I just love those images on these cards as well. We'll have a read here and see what's going on with this. Bonus cards for paranormal. Okay, I've learned the hard way. Can you see that? Okay, there you can. I've learned the hard way that there are some things that should remain a mystery and should be left alone. Of course, discover which at your own risk. So this is exactly it. Curiosity, it said. In a reading, this card represents the dire need to figure something out. Things are a mystery to you and you may not be able to solve it. There is a calling from the unknown that summons your attention. Follow it and see whatever you discover. A bit of skepticism clouds your beliefs, and you feel that you must prove something right or wrong. Either or, don't step on anybody's personal beliefs. Okay. So yeah, this is about a courageous journey into the unknown, you guys, and I love it. This sort of stuff is kind of where I've been at lately, sort of trying to soul search a bit and find, what have been the sources of different things and what is it I need to heal in the shadow. It's really important to look at that kind of thing. The habit is clarified by the paranormal card. It just flew up and stuck to my hand. So yeah, you've got maybe addictions, dependencies. Chariot card at the back of the deck. That's Cancer energy. Talking about moving forward quickly. So yeah, this could be happening quickly for you. The guidance from Spirit is to look at your dependencies. What is it that holds you back in your life? What is it has held you back in your life? Don't be afraid, is what I'm getting with this paranormal card. You know how protected you are. These two look like little disciples. You could be a teacher here in the middle. She's teaching these two characters here, and this could very much be you, Pisces. You are very intuitive, and could be about sharing your spiritual gifts, teaching others how to divine, how to channel. It's very much coming through the crystal ball, And the habit, of course, the Devil card. This talks about temptations. It talks about habits that are bad for you. Bad thought patterns, bad patterns of, being drawn to people who are broken, like this poor girl here with all her scars, and wanting to fix everything. And what is it? I think at the moment that this is really coming in very clearly as you want to fix these habits and dependencies. It could be even drugs and alcohol and anything else in between. Gambling comes through there as well. And yeah, I've got to say I have a channel began there in the last 2 weeks, and it's for people in recovery from addiction. So maybe look that up. But this could be just talking about self-sabotage kind of patterns as well that you've had in your life, and you're trying to find out what's under the surface, why you have gone there, sort of thing, with this paranormal card. So Ace of Swords is learning something here. This is your energy surrounding this. You want to learn what this is. Ace of Swords is like having an idea or an epiphany or something like it, but this stuff is going to come through quickly for you once you start doing that bit of introspection, for sure. Maybe asking your ancestors and spirit guides as well with the crystal ball there. Just came through from Spirit. So this is lovely. I love the healing energy and the whole motivation. Your Queen of Wands there. It's determination, you guys. That's the Star card for sure. Let's have a look here. Nine of Cups at the back of the deck. And there's that glass of wine. So Nine of Cups talks about complete emotions and satisfaction, but I can't ignore the drink there. The glass of wine, it's wanting to celebrate But doing things in moderation is coming through with that big time as well. I think the Libra card is it justice, yeah, has moderation written on it, and it has another bottle of wine in it. So Ace of Swords is clarified by the star, so this is about healing 100%. It's a card of healing. The star card, it's a card of Aquarius as well. May or may not be significant. You may have that side in your chart, and it is all air here, about having, you know, hope for this healing. It's like it's been a wish of yours for to heal this for the longest time. And you know, look at all these eyes here in the back. There's stuff to be seen and to be revealed for sure on this quest that you're on. And speaking of quest, the Eight of Cups, I've got 9 of Cups preceding the 8 of Cups here, and it says quest on the 8 of Cups, and the quest is for certain. Leaving behind you things that never served you, even though you've invested heavily maybe in some things emotionally. You've invested heavily in them and you've had to say, look, this doesn't work for me anymore, you know, that kind of feeling. So let's see, 8 of Cups, please, Spirit, can we guide Pisces on the final, not the final, but the hopes or fears card here with that 8 of Cups. What do we have for Pisces? 6 of Pentacles, generosity. That's the card of reciprocity. And you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is what I was trying to say to you a while ago about that Queen of Pentacles here and the King of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is legacy. It's about breaking ancestral patterns here, maybe. That there was a legacy of, you know, addiction, bad patterns for relating with people, you know, just any kind of thing really. You'll have to place those energies where they fit you. This collective is too big to kind of narrow it down. It'll be different for all of you. But yeah, it's great. It's like you're doing some kind of healing with your lineage so that it doesn't pass down maybe to the female, through the female line is coming through. Of course, they're all females doing this thing, but Pentacles then is, you know, a feminine energy as well. It's of the earthly realm. So yeah, female, feminine side, the female lineage. And 10 of Pentacles represents the happy home, happy and stable and secure, no more than that Queen of Pentacles. So let's see what comes up here for their 8 of Cups, which is so beautiful with all those lovely butterflies and fishies. It's so funny to see them all in the same place. Butterflies can fly underwater and fishies don't, you know, swim in the air. But she's so beautiful. 6 of Pentacles says generosity on it. It's like you want to give this as a gift to yourself. It's so shiny, this green. So the heart chakra healing here is what's really happening for me. Especially when it says 8 of Cups. Cups talks about emotion. So you're doing a lot to heal yourself, to heal your heart. Equal give and take is this thing here. And I think in the future, where you don't see reciprocity, in other words, you're not going to be going there because you've done that so often through your life. You know, that you've been over giving to things that just didn't serve you and took from you, quite literally. So here we have the Tower card, transformation, transition. It says there is a change afoot, and it's very much needed that you dispel the illusions that you've believed that were not true in the first place. And those things have been holding you back, you guys. Got the 2 of Wands. This is decisions, and this is so good turning up after confusion down here. It's like getting clarity with your Ace of Swords here is really, you know, shining a light on where you need to focus. And it's so beautifully crowned with this 3 of Cups energy. It's a card of celebrating with people who are on your wavelength, who really get you. You might be really quirky, Pisces. I know a lot of us are. We're not everybody's cup of tea. Just came through there when I was looking at this cup, and that's fine too. You know, we are each other's cups of tea. You're not supposed to be everybody's cup of tea as well. Just came through, which is just beautiful. But look at that, contentment is under the deck, and that's the thing. We live in this ethereal world, and it's so beautiful. It's like Madonna said, we're living in a material world, we're living in the ethereal world. Like the ethers, that's us. I love this. Transformation. You're now going to be not so confused and not so shy, I want to say, about making decisions. The Two of Wands talks about staying in your comfort zone and doing the things you're familiar with, but you know that they don't really allow you to expand, and they don't really allow you to step out into the world. It kind of keeps you nice and shielded, which is a lot of us Pisces love going into our cave. The Pisces cave is where it's at. But at the same time, we do, say, kick ourselves and give ourselves a hard time about being too, what's it called, retreated, too much in a retreat mode from our inclination to retreat from the world, decision making especially. I've suffered that terribly, and it's like I never feel I've the courage. And the Wands are about courage, about following your star. This beautiful star card here. Your wishes are right out there, Pisces, as are mine, and I just have to be told, as so do you, that they're just waiting for you to go after them. Like this transformation, you can see the sun coming out. It's beaming out from behind her to light up this whole place. Definitely your ancestors are speaking to you guys. Look at this, guys. With you. They're all with you, and they're guiding you, and they're so they have your back in regard to this, and you're never ever alone. This person looks kind of lonely and terrorized and terrified, and this is you, Pisces, at the worst. But what you're doing here is, like, you see the determination in her face. She's like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't care what you say. Like, she's getting cross, like, and this is where you're going at. You're standing up for yourself, into your own power. You're the high priestess. You are the moon. And you're going on this journey. This is it. You're just going to embrace your power. And you're knocking down and ruling out anything that doesn't give you a sense of expansion. Does it expand my world, or does it close me off? Because you've done your time in jail here, closing yourself off, Pisces, and now it's your time to shine. The sun is right there behind your shoulder, and your spirit guides are telling you so. Turn your back on this graveyard that was your past. I know I'm feeling that back down on my tummy now. I'm getting upset nearly, but you got to do it. Set yourself free. And that's what it is. It's your choice. It's saying here to me as well with this Two of Wands. You can live out your life with this indecision word, addictive word, the bad habits word, closing yourself off. But your light needs to shine. It's Spirit is helping you clear the way here for a new beginning. You've wanted this Fool card. It's a manifestation of yours, so I am absolutely 1,000,000,000% behind you guys. You can turn that frown upside down. So guys, I'm so thrilled to bring these messages towards you today, and I hope that something resonated. If any of it made sense to you, or you got something from this reading today, do comment below, or leave me an emoji if you don't know what to say. And do subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to tap into the wild unknown animal spirit deck. I feel they're calling me a lot these days since I got this deck. They've very much opened up, and I know you guys resonate with them as well. They are so beautiful. So let's get your guidance from Spirit Animal deck from the wild unknown. They're so beautiful. Have a look here. What have we got for Pisces today? Close out this reading with another bit of encouragement. We need it all. Crocodile, guys, fierce. What is this? We'll have a read. Isn't that a beautiful image? I love the eyes, with the way they colour them in this card, in this book, or in the cards as well. Yeah, so fabulous. Crocodile. It's right here. It was nearly on the page. Resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The Crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. That's this place you're in at the moment. Look, 9 of Swords, 7 of Cups, delusion, anxiety and concealment. When in balance, wise, patient, a silent powerhouse, and when out of balance, it feels stuck and lashes out. To bring it into balance, rest and Makarasana pose. I have to look that up. Makarasana pose in yoga. Rest. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready to launch yourself. Yes, in the near future. Maybe 6 days. 6 weeks. Crocodile Spirit guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. So thank you again for joining me. I've been loving tapping in with your energy, and I will see you in the next one. Namaste, Pisces.